is my neutral eyes, dramatic liner, and dark lip tutorial. If you want to learn how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I have my hair clipped back and I'm looking real attractive right now. Going into my Morphe palette, I'm going to be using a blending shade as always. It's just a neutral light brown color. And I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just putting that all over the crease to create a blending shade. I just grabbed a smaller blending brush and I'm going to go into a darker brown shade. It's not super dark, it's like a medium brown, and I'm just going to put that more into the crease to create some definition. Taking a bigger blending brush, it's tapered at the top, and I'm just going to add the mixture of those two orangey colors just to add some warmth to my crease. You don't have to do this step, I just decided that I wanted it to be a little bit more warm. Taking a smaller brush, it's from e.l.f., and I'm going to go into a darker brown, and I'm going to put that into my crease to create some more depth. And I wanted it a little bit darker because I always do really dark eyes, so I had to add a little bit of a darker shade. While doing this, I did a smaller blending brush so I can get right into the crease, because you don't want to bring this all the way up to your brow bone because it's going to make your eyes look really tired and really droopy. So then I'm going to go back into the first brush that I used, and I'm just going to go over everything and blend everything out. I'm now going to take my metallic eyeshadow by Hard Candy, and I just hit my funny bone really hard, but it's all good, I'm okay. And I'm just putting that on the crease, or on the lid where there's no color, and I'm going to be using this as a base because I'm going to go in with a sparkly silver, and it just shows up really good when I use this color as a base. After I apply this, I'm going to make sure it's dry before I start blending everything out, because if it's still wet whenever I start to blend, it's going to take that color and it's going to put it all over the lid, and that's not what I want with this. So I'm going to okay, this is what the look should be looking like so far. So we're looking good, and we're going to move on and start blending everything out. I'm going to take a flat brush. I don't know where I got it from, but it works really good with packing on color. And I'm going into my BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm taking a mixture of a lighter silver color and then a dark silver color. And I'm just going to alternate between those two colors until I like how it looks, and then I'm just going to tap the outside of it to make sure it's blended in with the brown colors. go in to use my foundation, and then I remember that I'm supposed to prime before I put on foundation. So I'm using my Hard Candy primer, and I'm just putting that all over my face, and I press that into my pores so it covers everything up and it makes it a smooth surface for my foundation. After that, I'm going to be using my two foundations that I showed you. It's my Revlon one, and then I'm using the CoverGirl one. The Revlon one is too dark for me right now by itself, so I mix those two together so that it matches my skin tone correctly. So whenever I'm buffing this out on my face, I am sure to press it into the skin, because if you rub it, it doesn't fill into the pores as good. So press it into the skin, blend everything out, and then you're good to go. Maybelline Insta Age Rewind concealer, and I'm just putting that in the upside down V underneath my eyes, and I also put that on my forehead, down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on the tip of my chin. Whenever I go to blend it out, I'm using one of my dress link brushes, and I blend that out underneath my eyes, making sure to press it into the skin. And oh yeah, show my concealer face, look at how hot right now. And then whenever I do my forehead, down my nose, cupid's bow, and chin, I use another brush. I'm not sure why, I just like it better than the pointy one for my forehead and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go in with another brush, and then I am going to set it with my e.l.f. High Definition powder. Using a different brush for this. It's my e.l.f. small tapered brush, and it's a little baby brush. It's so cute and so soft, but I just tap that in my high definition powder, and I press that underneath my eyes and everywhere else that I just concealed, just to set everything so it doesn't move. Okay, and I am looking for my e.l.f. powder to start contouring, and there we go, I found it. We're all good. And I'm just going to be using, it's a tapered brush. It's different than the one that I usually use. I like both of them, but I just picked this one out today. And I just put that on my cheeks to contour, obviously, and then I also put that around my forehead and my hairline, and I also use a smaller brush, and I contour my nose as well. Blend everything out with my fingers, and then I'm just going back in with my foundation brush just to make sure everything's blended in. Usually I go with my concealer brush, but I just grabbed from my other one today. And today I'm going to be highlighting before I put on blush, just so it looks like I have like an inner glow. So I'm just going to be using my small fan brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm putting that on the high points of my face. And then I'm going to go into my Glamorous Blush Palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using a mixture of two shades, and I'm going to be showing you what shades I'm using. And that thing is all dirty, and I need to get my stuff together. So I'm using those two shades right there, and I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks, being sure to blend everything out so I don't look like a clown, because I'm already doing a dark lip today, so I want to make sure everything looks flawless and nothing is like too much. Moving back to my lower lash line, I'm going to be using a small brush from BH Cosmetics after I get my bangs clipped back. Okay, so yep, show my lower lash line. And actually before I do that, I'm going to make sure I blend everything out from where I just did my foundation, just to make sure I didn't take anything away whenever I was doing my face makeup. Now going back to the lower lash line, I'm just going to be doing a mixture of all the three colors that I used on my lid, and I'm going to be using the lighter shades toward the inner corner, and then toward my outer corner I'm going to be using the darkest brown shade, and then I'm going to make sure I'm blending everything out underneath there just so nothing is too dark and everything looks all blended out and nice and seamless. After I do that, I'm just going to blend everything out from where I did the lower lash line, just so everything is continuous from upper to lower. And after that, I'm going to be going in with my highlight shade. It's the same thing that I use for my highlight, and I'm going to be using a small tapered brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner and also on my brow bone highlight. I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend those two shades together just so everything is continuous and there's no harsh lines between my highlight and my brown shades. Going into my eyeliner, I'm using my CoverGirl Ink It eyeliner, and I'm doing my tight line, and I am now going to go into my liquid liner, and this is going to be very dramatic. I'm using my e.l.f. liquid liner, and move them here out of the frame, Mackenzie, and I'm just doing a very dramatic liner. I was in the mood for this today. I usually don't do very dramatic. I always do a tail, but I don't always do it this dramatic. But I was in the mood today, so we're just going to do it like that. Okay, this is what it should look like so far, and yep, I'm super excited about this dramatic eyeliner. Moving on to the other eye, and then I just go back and forth between each eye just to make sure everything matches and everything looks the same, so one isn't longer than the other. Gonna line my waterline with the same CoverGirl eyeshadow, or why do I keep saying that? It's eyeliner, Mackenzie, get your crap together. Okay, with the eyeliner, and then now I'm gonna go into my Lash Stiletto mascara, and this is in the color Very Black, and I make sure I get all of my lashes just to make sure everything is all black and there's no like my normal eyelash color because it's blonde and we don't want that. So I'm gonna be doing my upper lash line as well as my. And then I realized that I had the mirror right in the frame, so oh, there we go, I fixed that. So sorry about that. Eyebrows, I'm using my e.l.f. Treat and Tame, and I use the darker color and I just spray that through my brows. I know they're very crazy right now. They definitely need done. So please do not pay attention that they look like Chewbacca. But this actually works very good for my very, very crazy eyebrows. And it just keeps everything down all day. And it actually makes them look very groomed and nice. So eyebrows are good. Now we're going to move on. Actually, I'm going to show you that this is what it looks like so far. Okay, yep. And for lipstick time. I'm going to be doing a dark lip today, and I was a little bit nervous by how dark it was. If you don't want to do a dark lip, you can always go with a nude, because nudes are awesome. You could actually do any color with this because it's neutral colors. You could do a hot pink, nude, whatever you wanted. Today I was just in a dark lip mood today, so yeah. I'm using my Maybelline lipstick, and it's just a dark cherry color. And then I'm going to go over that with my Gerard Cosmetics lipstick, and it's called Seduction. It's a very, very dark red color. Oh, so excited about this lipstick. And I tried to show you that it said Seduction on the bottom, but you can't really see that, so I failed at that. And I just put this all over where I just put the lipstick, just so it's a nice glossy dark vampy lip. Okay, so we're finished, and I just take my finger and I like put it in my mouth and like pull it out, which sounds disgusting, but this takes the lipstick away if it's on the inner part of your lips, so it doesn't get on your teeth, because that's embarrassing and you don't want to be talking to people with lipstick all over your teeth, because that's just not attractive. So this is the final result. I hope you like it. I hope you guys learned something. I wanted to do something with a dark lip today, and if you would like a hair tutorial, I would be more than happy to show you. So thank you so much, and please keep on watching. Bye!